are surprised that this is kind of a standard size for one parking space. It's 8 feet by 20 feet.
And it's really quite amazing what you can jam in that typical street parking stall. A fence, a shade structure, real grass, plants, chairs, games, and a table are some of the items here, and it can fit about a dozen people quite comfortably.
We had people this morning here, we had business meetings, we had people here with their laptops working out of this. We had families here, kids were like drawing on this table on chalk, and really eventually transforming a space into something more people-friendly, and just start a conversation around how we interact with public space.
And that conversation might include what this spot could look like, gathering ideas from existing models.
So this is nice, Rachel. You've got the grass, which cools everything down a little bit. You got the sun, which feels good, of course. And then, well, I guess you could play chess or checkers.
Yeah, so it's a space where you can really lounge and have a nice conversation, play a game. It's a bit of a hot seat today, so we haven't seen a lot of people playing games.
It's a bit noisy here with all the traffic, but that's typical of sidewalk patios as well. The public, at first glance, might be miffed at losing such a valuable parking spot so close to a coffee shop. But at the very least, it does pique their curiosity.
It's crazy enough that it's going to get people thinking, you know? I mean, you don't see people putting grass down on the street every day. You could either be really upset if you were like me looking for a parking spot, or you could say, oh, get curious about it.
Is the city on board with this? I mean, they own the spot, right? I mean,
Yeah.
and they want to, make some money off of a parking space. But what do they think of this?
We got funding through a Strong Neighborhoods grant, so it was money from Central Okanagan Foundation and the City of Kelowna. So they really like the idea. I think their parking policy will be revised in the fall. So perhaps this is also a good way to feed into this conversation.
And do you want to see these permanently in Kelowna? Would you like to see that?
Absolutely. It's such a nice change from kind of a sea of cars along the side of the road. And could you imagine just taking one parking space out of every block?
Are the business owners not worried that they're going to lose parking for customers that want to shop there?
No, I know there's a lot of concern around the business owners around that, but then if you look at all the research that is out there, that's quite the opposite, because eventually people are staying around longer and increase eventually the sales.
I feel like we've had such a positive response here today that I think if a couple parking spaces were replaced with a parklet like this, I don't think we'd get much push from the public or the city. I think that enough people would enjoy it that it would be welcomed.